Hello everyone, this is Sham and this is part 19 of the Let's Play. And this episode we're going to be doing the last of the Hinterlands quests. We might be doing a few in the next video, but halfway through this video here we will be going into Scarlet Monastery Library and having some fun in there, doing the dungeon and completing quests for the Undead and the Dark Ranger, whatever her name is. Now the quest we got here is, what the hell happened there? I don't know. Oh yeah, what we just did there is I skipped ahead because I didn't want to show the entire walk back away from that spider-infested cavern. After you just complete that, after you killed that troll in there, collected the tablet from her corpse, you just have to go back all the way down the mountain. But I decided to skip that for the recording segment because it would just been a long walk for no apparent reason. Because I have the ability to cut things out, so if there's ridiculously long journeys that you've seen 100 times, I can usually cut them out. I don't know why I haven't cut this out, but maybe it's just been too jarring to cut the walk to the next questing hub. And what we will be doing when we get to this next questing hub, well, we'll be handing in the quests for one thing. We'll be handing in the Dark Cleric Manai quest. We're handing in the tablet to her, and now we're going to be doing some questing regarding the spider-infested ruins of this segment of this section of the Hinterlands. There's going to be a lot of quests regarding spiders and trolls before the end of the Hinterlands is going to be completed. The quest we got now is the Eye of Shadra, and we can't make an omelette without Shadra spawn eggs. Now you have to go to the north to this quest. This is Agol Wafa. You can find the Shadra spawn eggs all around the place, and the Eye of Shadra is not actually on the spider. You don't have to kill a massive spider in order to collect an eye. I don't want to know how a spider's eye would actually feel, but I have a feeling it would feel quite gross because it wouldn't be a normal eye. Yes, it's a normal eye just doesn't feel that different. It just feels like jelly, but a spider's eye would probably feel a lot more gross than that because it has a lot of eyes and they aren't the same focus. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about eyes for some random reason. That isn't fun and that isn't interesting whatsoever, especially when I'm making a poor job of even discussing it. Yes, if you're wondering how I've ever actually held an eye, it's not one of those crazy things regarding I butcher people and pick up their eyes and then hold them and gaze at them. Or if you've seen any of the WWE movies, I am going on this is a weird reference that no one's going to get. If you watch the WWE movie regarding Kane, I really don't want to know that I have actually seen that movie, but the one where he actually pulls out people's eyes and then takes them out. Yeah, it's not very, very nice. And it's a terrible film, so you don't have to watch it anyway, so you won't have to get that picture in your face anymore or listen about it ever again. Okay, finally, now I've stalled and now we're in Scarlet Monastery Library. Really, I had nothing to say, so just randomly said things. Okay, we're in Scarlet Monastery Library. I really like this instance. It's one of my favourite instances, Scarlet Monastery Library. Mostly just because it has a nice range of mobs. The dungeon isn't horrible, the packs are quite nice, and it's kind of easy, and there's quite a lot of experience you can gain here. Nice library, nice aesthetic, nice, just general feel of the place. And there's only like a few bosses. I think there's only like 2. Maybe there was one like rare, but the basic one is you have Houndmaster Loxy, and you have Arcanist Dawn at the end, who was a really fun boss. I really liked that boss. Prior to Cataclysm, he was actually quite difficult. Actually, I remember pre-Cataclysm. Well, that I lie. It was like this is with Burning Crusade leveling, so that's the only reason it was even slightly hard. But it wasn't even hard. It was like more challenging than just standard tank and spank, and it was fun. He doesn't do the same things he does now. He used to do this massive AoE that would take a lot of your HP off and then randomly polymorph you. Still randomly polymorphs you, but the massive AoE doesn't do that much damage. So there's no reason to avoid it. Yes, this is Houndmaster Loxley. You just tank and spank him, he doesn't really do anything else. He's got these 3 hounds, but that tank is doing very well to keep aggro on all of them. No one's pulling aggro off them. And I remember that this guy used to have like a rare drop that was a blue sort of trinket that summoned the packs of hounds. But I think it had limited uses, like 3 uses or 1 use. And I don't think they were that useful. But it was kind of a nice trinket to have. They don't make those trinkets like they used to. Those ridiculous trinkets that summon mobs to help you, and you're thinking, yeah, it'll be awesome, more mobs, we can do things much faster. But then you realise the mobs suck and they barely do any damage, and you're thinking, well, this is kind of depressing and pointless. I spent hours trying to get this trinket for no apparent reason. I never actually did that. The only trinket I've actually gone on my way to get was the Skullerman's trinket regarding the servants. Like, you could ring a bell, and the trinket was a bell, and you could ring, and you didn't have to ring it, because you can't really ring a trinket. You click on the trinket, and then you have these servants, ghostly servants, come out and help you. I think there was another thing with the Halloween. There's quite a lot of them, actually. Like, there's the cannonball one, the Halloween thing regarding the pumpkins, and that was kind of that's probably the best one, the pumpkin one. But I'm probably forgetting some really, really cool trinkets. If you can think of any other trinkets but I haven't mentioned, please leave a comment, because I'm trying to work out how many of these these trinkets where you have mobs pop up to help you, like assisted AI, that were always really, really terrible. The thing is, the thing is, some of them are quite decent. Like, there's some they were Raph Leech King some items that were good in their own way, and then they had a proc chance of summoning something. But that wasn't like the main. I'm talking about these trinkets that the main use was just to summon mobs. Like, I don't really understand what the reason for actually doing that was ever. The reason I don't understand who thought it in their heads. Yeah, this'll be better than upgrades to stats, and then they realize, oh shit, in order to balance the game, they can't be very useful, so we have to make them terrible. Yes, which kind of sucks, because they make the trinkets obsolete, and the trinkets were kind of interesting if they'd have been useful. I'm going to talk about this run now. This run was kind of smooth. There was kind of like tit for tat, like banter between the people. I know I'm saying tit for tat banter, but it really was with people insulting each other. The tank was very, very good. The healer was barely doing anything, and the druid took my staff. Yeah, he was a boomkin druid, but he took the staff from Loxley, but I don't really care. It's just a staff, and I've got an upgrade now when I'm level 40 anyway, so no harm done whatsoever. To be fair, he was needing on agility gear, so obviously he was changing the feral, but so I don't really mind. This is leveling. Any stuff really doesn't matter. Yeah. What you see now is me running back, because I've noticed, oh shit, there was another quest in this instance, and I somehow managed to completely and utterly miss it. So this is the Companion of the Fallen. I didn't manage to complete this quest because I have to find the book, but because I forgot where it was, these guys apparently wanted to do another instance, and I didn't want to do another instance. So I had to run around, going around frantically. Where is the book? Where's the book? But I didn't want to make them wait any longer, because it was kind of mean. What I was hoping for was they would like all leave, because that happened quite often. But no, they wanted to continue, and it kind of sucks. They had to leave the instance. In fact, I left the instance without actually handing in the quest, which wasn't very good at all. I probably should have just done what I've heard people have said in the comment section, which was to zone out and zone back in, but I just made a snap decision. It wasn't the correct one. It was kind of a dumb one. So I have to queue for another instance, and I loaded into the instance, and immediately leave. Maybe a dick move, but I wasn't planning on leveling the instance anyway, and they could easily get a DPS. I mean, the queue times for DPS like that, to be honest, they weren't waiting more than 5 seconds. So if you think that I should have stayed because otherwise I'd inconvenience them for 5 seconds, I say you are crazy. Yes, you are. You are crazy. Okay, what you just saw there was me rescues the 00X egg. I don't know why I decided not to actually do that quest. Oh yeah, it was because you had to hand it in Booty Bay, and I had no intention of travelling all the way to Booty Bay, because that would take 20 minutes just to walk there or run there, and I really couldn't give a shit. Well, actually, it wouldn't take that long. I'd have to go to Ogrimmar, and then it would take 20 minutes. It would be it's ridiculous for just a slight amount of experience, when I can just get that experience from just killing mobs in the meantime, or just doing another quest. So I decided, fuck it, I'm not going to bother with that quest. Though I would suggest, if you want to get pets to actually do all 3 of the quests regarding that robot chicken, you can do them in Feralas, or Feralas, I keep forgetting what it's pronounced. Not Stranglehold Vale, what's the other one? The Tanaris and here, and if you do all 3 of those quests, I think you get a pet in the mail. I haven't got that pet yet, because I've never really gone out my way to kill mobs in Hinterlands in order to get the pet. Or did I? I can't remember if I did or not. Maybe I've got the pet, maybe I don't. I'll have to log in and check. Yes, the quest we got here is the Shell of Shadra. We need to get the Shell of Shadra from this guy atop this massive altar / pillar type thing. And this is the end of the video, guys, anyway. We're going to kill him, and then we're going to pick up the thing from her corpse. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in part 20 of the Let's Play. That's about it. If you want to like the video, please like. If you want to comment, please comment. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, there's a link in the description below. Thank you for watching. Peace out.